So we'll just create a room and then go from there. Okay, we'll choose a character. I like this one because he has a butt. Okay, okay. Okay, so, let's see. We shall play... Let's do... Let's do that one. Alright. Okay, so you're stuck on a crumbling cliff. What shall you do? Hopefully we live. Hopefully we live. We'll see, because that's just the thing. You even if it's not anything in your head, you just type out something and you'll. You were stuck on a crumbling cliff. Let's see who? Oh, blood. Blood tries to. Good thing I came prepared with my trusty steed Pegasus, who carries me off. Okay. As Blood found themselves clinging to the crumbling cliff, they remembered their trusty steed, a majestic Pegasus. With a quick whistle, the Pegasus appeared and swooped down to rescue them just in time. Blood mounted the Pegasus and soared to safety, leaving the treacherous cliff behind. Pegasus skillfully navigated through the air, dodging falling rocks and debris. Finally, Blood landed safely on solid ground, grateful for their quick thinking and a loyal companion that saved their life. Yeah! Survival. Oh, okay. So you couldn't think of anything and insta-killed you. I see. Okay. So now you get to choose one, Joe, and we get to see what you choose. It doesn't have to be the first one. You can click the refresh. You have fallen out of plane and your parachute won't open. Oh dear. Let's see. I pray that... How do you spell Poseidon? Oh, that Odin... claims his life debt to me. Oh no. We'll do Davy Jones. Davy Jones claims his life debt to me to rescue me from danger. Because I don't want to end up in Davy Jones' locker. Oh no, your foot has been sealed. Okay, Bark tries to pull out a fully body jacket that inflates to super light air that bounces off the ground when landing, causing no harm to my body. Bark's desperate attempt to pull out the fully body jacket was met with a mixture of relief and frustration as they felt the soft, super light material envelop their body. The jacket, designed to inflate with air, did its job, but unfortunately, it was too late. As Bark's body began to plummet towards the ground, the jacket's gentle bounce caused them to spin wildly, losing control over their descent. The impact was brutal, but the jacket's softness did manage to distribute the force somewhat, cushioning the blow. However, the damage was already done, and Bark's body was left broken and battered, unable to survive the ordeal. Boo! Aww. Blood tries to. I pray that Davy Jones claims his life debt to me and to rescue me from danger. Blood's desperate prayer to Davy Jones fell on deaf ears. Oh no! As they plummeted towards the earth, the wind rushing past their ears. They couldn't help but think of all the debts they had accumulated over the years. The life debt to Davy Jones was the largest of all, and they had hoped that the sea god would come through for them in their time of need. But it seemed that even the power of the underworld couldn't intervene on their behalf. As the ground rushed up to meet them, Blood's life flashed before their eyes, and they realized that their recklessness had finally caught up with them. Oh, we both died. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Allergic to laughter. I like this one. I like this one. Survive to win 2 lives. Okay. You're allergic to laughter. Let's see how this goes. It's basically, I'm safe inside my mind. Okay. Bark tries to enclose myself in a pitch black room with no access to people or media, allowing my brain to go blank and imagine nothing worth laughing to. Bark's attempt to isolate themselves in the pitch black room seemed like a desperate attempt to silence the maddening laughter that echoed in their mind. As the darkness enveloped them, they felt their thoughts begin to unravel, the silence becoming a deafening scream in their ears. Oh fuck, I'm so dead. The silence, but as the hours ticked by, the player's brain struggled to conjure up anything but the most mundane and laughable thoughts. The pressure mounted, and Bark's allergy to laughter reached a critical point. In the end, the silence became too much to bear, and Bark's body succumbed to the overwhelming stress, their heart giving out from the strain. Oh no. I'm so dead from this. Thankfully, I am able to laugh in my mind, not as loud as to inflict any allergies. As Blood tried to thankfully laugh in their mind, they felt a slight sense of relief wash over them. However, the body had other plans. Despite their best efforts to stifle the laughter, a small, almost imperceptible chuckle escaped their lips. The allergen triggered a severe reaction, causing their airways to constrict and their skin to break out in hives. As they struggled to breathe, they stumbled around the room, desperate to find something to alleviate the symptoms. But it was too late, and Blood's body gave out, succumbing to the overwhelming allergic response. Boo. Well, shit. Yeah, it's... You didn't, but you still laughed. So it's that catch-22. Been cornered by a venomous snake. Okay, oh god. Oh, bullet, hush. Blood tries to. Just the next time I remembered about having my trusty ocarina of time to go back in time and avoid being cornered. Hush, I know. As Blood recalls the ocarina of time in their possession, they quickly play a haunting melody that transports them back in time to a point where they can avoid being cornered by the venomous snake. With a flash of light, Blood finds themselves standing in a different location, out of harm's way. The snake, confused by their sudden disappearance, slithers away in search of easier prey. Blood lets out a sigh of relief, grateful for the power of the ocarina that saved their life in the moment of peril. Yas! Bark tries to. Stare into the eyes of the snake, allowing my eyes to spin in its sockets, seducing the snake long enough to tame it and command it to run. Ooh, that sounds very Medusa-like. As the player boldly stares into the eyes of the venomous snake, their eyes spin in the sockets of the hypnotic display. The snake, momentarily entranced by the player's seductive gaze, begins to lower its guard. Slowly, the player moves closer to the snake and whispers smoothing commands, taming the once aggressive animal. With a newfound sense of control, the player commands the snake to run away, breaking free from the dangerous situation. Ooh. The snake slithers off into the distance, leaving the player unscathed. Hey, this is not copyright material. Like, this is totally original content. Excuse you. Okay. Let's see. Let's type one. Okay, I like this. You find yourself in love with your mirror image. Alright, well, I know what I wanted to put. Okay. Bart tries to. First off, how dare you assume I love myself to fall in love with myself? Secondly, you've no hesitation to deny them any love. Aww. I know, Bullet. Bart's denial only fueled their own desires, and they couldn't help but gaze deeper into the mirror, their reflection's piercing stare seeming to bore into their very soul. The air grew thick with tension as they reached out to touch the glass, their fingers tracing the contours of their own face. In a flash of madness, they smashed the mirror, shards of glass raining down upon them. As they stumbled backward, they tripped and fell, the jagged edges of the mirror slicing into their skin. The final blow came as they landed on the broken glass, their body pierced by 1,000 tiny wounds, their love for themselves ultimately consuming them in a pool of their own blood. Blood tries to. Play some music and soothe myself out of any and all mirrors, causing a shortage of mirrors in the world. One way or another. As the player's obsession with their mirror image grew, they couldn't help but smash every mirror in sight, thinking of that somehow would rid of them of the unsettling feeling. However, this reckless behavior had unforeseen consequences. With the world's mirrors in short supply, people began to lose their sense of identity, and society started to crumble. The player, now completely isolated and alone, couldn't escape the feeling of being haunted by their own reflection. In the end, the player's own sanity began to unravel, and they succumbed to the darkness, their mind consumed by the unrequited love for their mirror image. So love literally killed me. Cry. Wow. That was fun. You start aging rapidly. Oh. Blood tries to. Good thing I remembered about my Benjamin Button syndrome. That doesn't allow me to age older. Instead, I grow younger. Oh, Lord. As blood tries to overcome the rapid aging, the player starts to feel a strange sensation taking over their body. Suddenly, they begin to shrink in size, with lines on their face disappearing and wrinkles vanishing. It becomes clear that the Benjamin Button syndrome is being triggered, causing them to age in reverse. They quickly become younger and younger, regressing to a childlike state. Unfortunately, the process doesn't stop and they continue to shrink until they eventually disappear altogether. Oh no. But you would think that you would just... I guess that's the silver lining in it. There's, you know, eventually an ending point, so I end up dying because I exist myself. Bark tries to. In the few moments I have left, I travel and find the Fountain of Youth. It allows me to counter-react the effects of rapid aging. Oh, smart. But how are you doing that if you're so old? Bark stumbles upon the mysterious Fountain of Youth just in the nick of time, as their body rapidly ages before their eyes. As soon as they dip their hand into the sparkling water, the aging process begins to reverse itself. Wrinkles disappear, gray hair turns to its original color, and their energy returns. The rejuvenation is a miraculous sight to behold. After spending some time at the fountain, Bark emerges looking and feeling like a new person. Sounds very copy-like. Okay. Ooh, there's not a lot. Let's do this one. You're locked in a room with a ticking bomb. Alright, let's see, how shall I do this? What kind of bomb is it that's the thing, though? Remember... Like yours wasn't literally referring to a character. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope I spelled MacGyver right. Bark tries to recall my knowledge of my life in the police force that allows me to disarm the bomb and disabling it and throwing it out the window. Again, it depends on what kind of bomb this is. Bark's desperate attempt to recall their knowledge of bomb disposal from their police force days was met with a mix of panic and clarity. As they frantically searched their mind, they managed to recall a crucial detail about the bomb's wiring. With newfound confidence, they quickly disarmed the device and prepared to throw it out the window. However, in their haste, they failed to notice the ventilation shaft directly above the window, which was precariously close to igniting due to the bomb's explosive residue. The bomb exploded as soon as it hit the ground outside, sending shrapnel flying back into the room, striking Bark with deadly precision. Oof. Big oof. Blood tries to. I grab my phone and dial MacGyver to help me out by DIY escape. As Blood frantically tries to grab their phone and dial MacGyver. Oh, okay. They realize the battery is dead. Oh no! Panic sets in as they rummage through their pockets for a spare battery, but it's nowhere to be found. With the countdown ticking away, they desperately try to remember the phone number to the bomb squad, but it's on a piece of paper that's stuck to the wall, out of reach. In a last-ditch effort, Blood attempts to smash the phone against the wall to try to get the number, but it shatters into pieces, rendering it useless. The bomb detonates, and Blood's screams are drowned out by the deafening explosion, ending their desperate attempt at DIY escape. Horrible. So they just, yeah, basically a machine, yep. It just fucked you over. It's just like, yeah, nice try. Okay. You have to make a hole-in-one on your next golf shot or you will die. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got this. But watch, it's gonna be like, no, you're not Tiger Woods, so fuck you. It's gonna be like, no, you can't remember that you're not Tiger Woods, and it's gonna do some stupid shit like that. It's gonna be like, yeah, no. It's gonna deny it. Alright. Bark tries to. From the many experiences with mini golf, I inherit my skills from my many golf players and allowing me to make split-second decisions. Ooh, okay. Bark steps up to the tee, feeling the pressure mounting as they realize that their life hangs on in the balance on this one shot. They take a deep breath, recalling all the lessons learned from their time spent playing mini golf, and visualize the perfect shot in their mind. With confidence and precision, Bark swings the club and watches as the ball flies through the air, heading straight for the hole. Time slows down as the ball approaches the hole, and with a satisfying clink, it drops in perfectly. Wow! Look at you. Blood tries to. Thank goodness, I'm actually Tiger Woods. I can easily make this shot. Blood steps up to the tee with confidence, channeling their inner Tiger Woods. With a determined look in their eye, they take a deep breath and swing the club with precision. The ball flies through the air, traveling towards the hole with perfect accuracy. As the ball nears the hole, everyone holds their breath, hoping for a miracle. And then, in a moment of sheer brilliance, the ball drops in the hole, completing a flawless hole-in-one. The crowd erupts into cheers as Blood survives the deadly scenario with incredible shots. Yas. Okay. Let's type one. Let's type one up. Let's do in a I like this one. hyped this one. Let's do this. Let's see. You're caught in a helicopter chase and need to get away from the police. Your fate has been sealed. Alright. Blood tries to. Thankfully, I channeled in all of my time spent playing GTA to know how to lower my star level and be low-key not noticeable by any police. Blood's attempt to lower their wanted level by invading the police and avoiding high-priority crimes only led to a series of catastrophic mistakes. As they flew through the city, they accidentally triggered a high-speed chase, drawing even more attention from the authorities. The player's lack of experience with helicopter piloting skills made it difficult to evade the police helicopters, and they found themselves in a desperate struggle to stay alive. In a last-ditch effort, they attempted to lose the pursuers by flying into a narrow alleyway, but the helicopter's rotor blades clipped a nearby building, causing it to crash. Blood's mangled body was later discovered at the scene, a grim reminder of the consequences of their reckless actions. Boo! Bark tries to. I create unique whistle calls that allow me to call in all forms of cryptids, like the Mothman and Jersey Devil, to devour the police. Interesting. Interesting, I like that. It is very typical of you, yes. As Bark began to create the unique whistle calls, a sudden cacophony of eerie sounds filled the air, sending chills down the spines of the police officers chasing the helicopter. As the calls resonated through the skies, the Mothman and Jersey Devil emerged from the shadows, their menacing forms swooping down upon the unsuspecting police. The cryptids unleashed a flurry of attacks, tearing through the police vehicles with terrifying efficiency. In a matter of moments, the police were overwhelmed and devoured by the monstrous creatures. Wow, look at you, Joe. Wow. Good shit, good shit. That was a good one. That was a good one. This would definitely be a lot more fun with more people. I'm definitely going to have to get more people. Suddenly realize you can't stop running. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Blood tries to. Thank Lordy that I'm only on a treadmill and lower down the speed so I may step off. As Blood slows down the treadmill, they manage to step off, but not before they realize that the sensation of running has left them disoriented and dizzy. The sudden stop sends them stumbling, and they struggle to regain their balance. The treadmill, still whirring to life, sends the stream of loose change and broken snacks, flying in every direction, causing Blood to cry out in frustration. In their haste to get away from the chaos, they trip over their own feet and land hard on the floor, the impact sending a sharp pain through their head. As they struggle to sit up, Blood's vision begins to blur, and they feel themselves slipping away, eventually succumbing to overwhelming exhaustion, crashing to the ground, unconscious and still. Boo! Bark tries to. As I continue to run, I realize that I'm increasing in speed, allowing me to run around the world, reverse time, and return to normal. Okay, Flash, I see you. As they continued running uncontrollably, they suddenly felt a surge of energy coursing through their body, propelling them faster and faster. With each step, they could feel time bending around them, allowing them to travel around the world in a matter of moments. As they reached the end of their journey, they found themselves back to where they started, breathing heavily, but finally, able to come to a stop. With a sense of relief, they realized they had successfully manipulated the flow of time and space to overcome the dangerous situation. Wow! Good shit. Good shit. That's amazing. You know, it's the little things like that the AI is able to like catch on. So it's cool. It's cool. But y'all.